Hi, my name is Spencer, and I'm bad at routing. This week on Learning Curve. Hi, I'm Spencer Thomas. Thank you for watching Learning Curve. If you'll take a second and click the like button and the subscribe and the bell and the share and tell your friends and print the transcript and walk around the street and read it to people and never shut up about this show, that would really be great. I would really appreciate that. Or just subscribe. You don't have to go all the way in. That's fine too. You can just subscribe. That's good. This week isn't easy for me, to be honest with you. But maybe you'll learn something from it. So here we go. I'm bad at routing. I'm not good at it. I'm trying to get better at it, but I'm going to show you something. Before I do, I need to warn you. It's not pretty. So know that you've been warned before you look at this. Yeah, that's rough, right? Those are router templates. I bought them so I can turn the Jazzcaster I'm building into a 3 pickup Jazzcaster with a single coil in the middle, making it like an IBA Jazzcaster or a Telemaster Benez. Something. Whatever. Something like that. Anyway, honestly, I think I can learn how to do this without destroying the templates. I did buy the kind of bits with a little ball bearing on the top that acts as a guide, so the ball bearing rolls against the template and then the blade doesn't touch it. Part of me kind of thought the templates would stand up to the blade for some reason, but they don't. They don't do that at all. Not even kind of. I need to go get some two-sided tape, but I think I've got all of my centers in place. So the route's going to go right there. We should be pretty close. Here's what my thoughts were going into it. Pick the bit that's the same depth as the pickup, which I did. This is my router bit. The reason I'm using this bit is because it's got a little ball bearing there that will go against the edge of the guide. And also, it is the same depth as the pickup. I've got a little bit of extra room there, but it's basically as deep as the pickup. So that should give the pickup plenty of room. We should be in pretty good shape. And then use a drill to drill out a bunch of spaces so you can put the bit into the body, right? This is the length of is how deep I'm going to go. I'm going to make a bunch of starter holes with this drill bit, and I'm going to tape it off right about there so I'll know when to stop drilling. So what I've done is I used the drill to remove a bunch of wood from where I'm going to be routing, so the router doesn't have to do as much work. It's pine, it's softwood, so I think this is going to go, hopefully this will go well. That's the plan at least. But anyway, so that's where we're at now. Now I'm going to get the router going and we'll see how it goes. Somehow the router got away from me relatively quickly, like before I noticed. And it didn't feel like I was like I had control of it. I just like ran it right into the router. It's a power tool. I understand safety. I understand, you have to respect these things. Don't be dumb with them. But even with all of that, it takes some learning to get good at it. So once I got the routing for the guitar done, I still needed to do the pickguard. And I'm like, well, I've learned my lesson doing the guitar body. Pickguard's going to be no problem. And the pickguard got away from me faster than than it did on the guitar body. Like, I instantly had a problem with the pickguard. So I ended up just using a Dremel and using the router template with the Dremel. And that worked great because it's plastic. You just need to cut through the plastic. But it's a matter of making the plastic look smooth and not all janky and weird, which is how they tend to look when I do them without some kind of a guide. But I'm going to have to buy new templates if I want to cut another pickguard again or another body again, which I probably will. In my defense, I feel like one of those cops from the movies where the chief is like, look, if you keep breaking the rules, like, we're going to throw the book at you. And the cop's like, yeah, I'm unconventional, but I get results. I get results. And if you look, I have a three pickup Jazzmaster now, or Jazzcaster. It's just, there's a little wreckage in my past. Now, drilling, like, I nailed that, okay? There was a couple of angle choices that I had. I chose to go in, like, it became very obvious that the best way to do this was to go in through the hole that they drilled in the neck and go all the way down through the neck pickup, through the middle pickup into the bridge pickup, and then go and just make the hole for the bridge pickup into the electronics cavity bigger. I was worried that the leads for the middle pickup and the bridge pickup wouldn't both fit in the hole, but they fit no problem. And the thing is, with this guitar, I'm not forcing anything. There's no, everything's fitting in nice and easy. There's plenty of room. I'm not fighting anything, which is something I learned. I have done a lot of, like, let's just try and shove the wire through the hole, and that ends up just being difficult. It's all very nice and comfortable. And it all has plenty of room to breathe, and it all fits just fine. So, from this point, like, I feel pretty optimistic moving forward. Now, there's a lot of work to be done still, and a lot of things can get screwed up, but so far, we're off to a really good start. Hopefully, I'll be showing you a video about how great the finish came out, or a video about the mistakes I made doing the finish. We'll see. But that's where we're at with the routing. Everything fits. I've still got all my fingers. No major catastrophes. I'm going to write letters to the families of those templates and tell them what happened. They served bravely, but they did not make it through this battle. But they're still better. They're so much superior to doing it just eyeballing it or freehanding it, which I have a tendency to do. So, right tool for the job. For sure. I wish this was a video of, look how amazing I am, and you can be too, but what we've got is, I made it through alive, and the guitar looks good so far. Mistakes were made, but let's move forward, which I think that's how most of life is anyway. I'm Spencer Thomas. This is Learning Curve. I want to thank you for tuning in. I hope you're having a great week. I hope spring is starting to spring around you. And we can have an amazing summer moving forward. And I just want to thank you for watching and encourage you to be nice to each other. Take care of yourself. We'll see you next time.